In the hidden reaches of Sylvania, titanic bats the size of dragons soar from their mountain caverns to hunt horses and other prey. But it is the mortal remains of these monstrous creatures that Ghoul Kings seek out and bring to unlife once more. Under their influence, the beasts become nightmares made real. Whether bound by a Ghoul King or the midnight aristocracy themselves, there is no denying the Terrorgeist's power and the sheer dread it instills in the mortals that dare to face it in battle. A giant beast borne aloft on rotting pinions, the Terrorgeist is a paragon of physical power. But it's the Terrorgeist's deathly shriek that is perhaps its most fearsome aspect. What was once a sonorous screech in life is transformed into a stunning eldritch blast in undeath.
Hello everybody, this is Havoc and welcome to another unit spotlight for Total War Warhammer. This time we are dealing with the Vampire Count's Terrorgheist. These guys are quite ferocious, as you saw in the video that I had played before this. But we're going to dive just a little deeper into kind of the description of the Terrorgeist to really show off just how truly terrifying that they are. Terrorgeists are the largest and most ferocious bat species to have ever existed, so large and terrifying that they've grown to the size of dragons. In the hidden reaches of Sylvania, these titanic bats soar out from their caves to hunt horses, caravans, and pegasi under the sickly skies. But it is the mortal remains of these troglodytic beasts that the Ghoul Kings of the caverns bind to their service. The binding process comes easily to these reclusive vampires, for Strigoi, Ghoul Kings and Terrorgheist have much in common. As dark magic swirls around the monstrous cave creature, a bond of blood is formed between master and beast. It doesn't say how, but I really don't want to know. Much like any other creature that drinks from a Ghoul King's veins, so the Terrorgeist has to drink from the Ghoul King's veins, which a bat the size of a dragon is sucking from a vampire's veins. Don't really want to see that. Terrorgeists have necromantic power running in their blood that can heal even the most severe of wounds, which makes me wonder if they will have regeneration power. We haven't seen anything about them yet aside from the video, so we don't know. In death, the Terrorgeist becomes a nightmare made real. Guided by its master's will, the monstrosity shrieks through the clouds above the battlefield on blotch-skinned pinions, its rotting flesh and withered organs open to the night air. It is the deathly shriek of an unliving Terrorgeist that is perhaps its most fearsome aspect. As the magics of undeath are worked on the beast, the cry is transformed from a simple but shockingly loud noise to a barrage of eldritch power. Some say the Terrorgeist shriek is nothing less than the screams of the damned channeled directly from the realm of chaos, which, as we have found out from corruption-wise, I don't think chaos and vampires are going to get along very well. They'll kind of be fighting for corruption, essentially, so I don't think they'd be channeled from the realms of chaos. It matters little to the Terrorgeist's prey, for so devastating is its sonic attack that it can cause a man to die of fright in an instant. By venting this noise as it dives down upon its prey, a Terrorgeist can cripple an enemy regiment moment before it slams into the reeling survivors, slaughtering the rest with disease-ridden tooth and claw. Even when the Terrorgeist is slain, these creatures have a violent tendency to explode upon their deaths. Due to their ferocity, Terrorgeists are a highly favorable mount amongst many undead factions. Alright, so these guys are even more ferocious than they seem, more ferocious than they look. That shriek that Total War has created, I kind of want to see kind of a small documentary over how they made that, because that is quite an actually terrifying and disgusting sound that's going to be kind of hard to hear when you're playing against them, as well as you're constantly playing with them. But you want to have a Terrorgeist in your army. The traits that I hope to see based on this description alone, obviously it has dark magic, so maybe it can help your caster. If it's a mount, if you just have it as a regular unit, maybe it has some special ability in terms of magic. Hopefully it will regenerate. As it says, it can heal even the most severe of wounds. And another thing, the shriek obviously will cause terror, but I wonder if it will do more than that. I wonder if it could literally, if Total War's figured out a way to literally cause paralysis for a certain amount of time. That would be a really interesting aspect. And then if it will explode once it dies. How they're going to do that, I don't know, but it would be really, really cool if they did. So that's kind of a brief overview. I didn't want to dive too long into it. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And leave in the comment section down below if you're excited to either play as or with Terrorgheists, or how you're going to fight against them. It'd be interesting to see if Total War comes out with another one of those spotlights where they show you how to fight one, because it would be interesting. I don't really know how you're going to fight such a terrifying beast, aside from maybe just pelt it with ranged. So guys, again, thank you for watching. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook, keeping you up to date as always on Warhammer videos. This is Havoc, and I am out of here. Peace!